it going, everybody? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today on Anime Reaction, we watched the 11th episode of New Game.
Continue.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 11th episode of New Game, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. This episode of New Game, I was actually expecting...
like full-blown
like
panic in the studio.
Yeah, like you said. Well, because in the preview that we had in the last episode, it made a big deal out of having...
they had photos of the game leaked.
Yeah, they had photos of the game leaked. In this episode, it was like mentioned briefly.
And
it was like
didn't bring it up at all.
Yeah, it was like, let's see, Ko was like, oh yeah, today's, we're doing the first release of the preview, of the promotional video. And Alba was like, "Oh, I saw images leaked online."
Oh yeah,
oh yeah. And that was it.
And then swept under the rug and out of the plot. Yeah,
that was it.
That was it. What the hell?
Anyway, so what we got was the main four girls were given tickets by Ko to go to the Tokyo Game Show. Tokyo Game. What was it?
Game Conference.
Something like that. Tokyo Game Conference, probably.
Yeah,
Tokyo Game.
Totally not the Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah, not Japanese E3.
Yeah, totally not. Well, okay, I should actually say 3 of the 4 because Hifumi was already there, cosplaying.
Naturally.
That's her the bug out before a deadline.
Yeah, and so the other 3 they go there. They have a moving moment where they see people looking at their game, a moving and embarrassing moment all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And you looked at me funny when I said in the reaction. I can kind of relate. When we put on our first video here on Otaku Saga, and it started, it actually got views. It got people interested, and all of a sudden, within 3 weeks, we're up to 1,000 subs. So I'm like,
yeah,
okay. I was a little confused what you're going for with that. So
yeah, no, I can definitely relate with all the stuff that we do for YouTube.
But at the same time, that embarrassment where you're not sure if it's going to be good, it's kind of weird.
It's definitely an interesting feeling because you're kind of a little bit nervous.
It's very uneasy, unsettling.
But in terms of YouTube, we go through a very quick editing process, and then it's up, it's out there, and it's there.
And frankly, especially nowadays, we don't have time to really worry about it anymore. So there you have it.
But it's not like a game. YouTube's very instant. A game, takes years of development. Obviously, it's 2 different things, but we still get that sense of growth. We still get that sense of accomplishment and nervousness at the same time.
I wonder if all artists and creators, those in more creative fields and hobbies, feel the same way.
Definitely.
I'd imagine so.
Definitely. Because I feel the same way about my art. I feel the same way about my props. I feel the same way about damn near everything creatively that I do. And I do a lot.
Yeah, you never know, how it's going to be taken.
Yeah.
So, anyway, then the 3 girls minus the main 4 minus Hifumi return
because Hifumi is too busy kicking ass in the Fairy 3 demo.
Yeah. Total cheat. Totally cheating.
Yeah, major cheese.
You're a developer. Come on.
It doesn't count.
I know, right?
But yeah, the other 3 return to the office and just start work. They're super fired up and everything. And again, I can kind of relate. I can really, really relate because, when you start getting those videos out on YouTube and you start getting, in the thousands of views and you start getting a bunch of subs, it's like, wow, I want to do more.
I want to do it
sometimes we
bigger.
bite off a little bit more than we can chew, but that's definitely the kind of feeling, you know?
Especially coming off, because like over what was it, last fall, we weren't uploading last fall. However, we were recording.
Yeah.
But we were so
None
nervous.
of that's usable.
We were so nervous about putting it up on YouTube. We hesitated the entire season away.
Yep.
And One Punch Man and Rocketei Kishi ended up being posted on the next season.
Yep.
Even though they were recorded in the previous season. So I mean, we can definitely relate.
It was bad and good because on one side we didn't get all that out right away. So that was kind of bad, but on the other hand, we did get a lot of practice before we actually got going.
Yeah.
Which I think is beneficial to us.
It certainly didn't hurt.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, and so basically that day, or I think it was the next day, was the deadline.
For at least the artisan point.
Yeah, they weren't really super specific on that. It was also the last day for the debuggers.
Yeah, for the temps.
Yeah, for the temps. So, goodbye, Nene.
Until next season, or
Yeah, I imagine, like, I've never read the manga for this. I actually found the manga for this, but I haven't read it. But I imagine that she eventually, when she graduates college, she probably gets a job with the company.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Becomes more of a main character. But
what's her name? The Gunji. She loves her.
Yeah, Umiko.
Umiko loves Nene. It's a strange kind of love, but she loves Nene.
I think that she, while she gets irritated by Nene's antics, she definitely respects Nene's work when Nene actually works.
Yep.
Because she has said quite a few times that, wow, she's really detailed, really thorough. Honestly, I think that Nene could probably be a good programmer. If,
Yeah,
as long as Oichi was there.
Yeah.
Just to keep a leash on her.
Yeah.
Of course, they're kind of the comic duo here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Ren and Co.
Yeah. We also got a photo shoot and interview with some of the higher ups, which includes Ko and Ren and what's the boss's name? I can never remember her name.
Boss lady.
The director.
Crazy Cat Lady.
Crazy Cat Lady.
There you go. Her name.
But yeah, Ren decides to dress Ko up.
And Ko doesn't want to, but she misunderstood. Ren wants to dress Ko up.
And does a very good job of it.
Oh, it's spectacular.
Absolutely adorable.
Waifu of Ko in that dress. Done.
We need that.
Let's see. Then after that, it's pretty much just like the last, that deadline day.
Yeah, a whole lot of sentimental dialogue because, as we mentioned, Nene's going away because it's the end of her time there.
Yeah. This episode really almost felt like a last episode.
It kind of did.
I know the next episode's probably going to be more about the excitement of release day.
Yeah, seeing the game and seeing if any bugs came through in the last minute.
I'm actually a little curious about the time period that this takes place. Because it had the rain on the deadline day, but that's not something that you typically see for the time of year that it showed, because it was starting to get cold. But I don't know. I don't know. I suppose it could happen. I guess. I know. In Tokyo, it generally doesn't snow until spring.
Right.
So, like early spring.
But
Kind of reminds me of Colorado, actually.
Scary thought.
But and Just an interesting little tidbit that happened. Nene was sent out to go get last-minute energy drinks and snacks.
Whatever that Demon King Frog stuff is, I need some.
Yeah, just need like a line of it right behind the waifu.
There we go. Yeah, just have it on tap or in a keg.
Right? I'd suck that down like water.
I was actually surprised that they didn't go for the joke of Umiko being surprisingly hyper.
I would have. I would have
loved that.
I'd pay money to see that.
Honestly, Umiko is one of my favorite characters in this.
But to see her bounce off the walls, especially with her airsoft guns right next to her desk.
Right.
Oh, damn, that would have been utter chaos.
I would have loved to see
wanted to see
anybody just fly off the handle and just.
I was kind of expecting Nene to do that too, even after just a sip of it, just with her personality.
Or Alba. To be a kind of surprising.
But she did completely forget to get a business receipt.
Well, she didn't know that a business receipt is different from a normal receipt.
That's just Nene being Nene.
But Alba totally dropped the ball because Alba has gone out to get stuff before and gotten a business receipt for it and knows that there is a difference, but let Nene talk her into getting a normal receipt anyway.
Yeah, she should have known that listening to Nene is your first mistake.
Right.
Wow.
She's known her long enough.
Come on, girls.
Come on, get on point.
And at the very, very end, we get the exact reason why what he just said should be taken to heart.
Yeah.
Nene's all hyped up on Demon King energy drink. Alba's running low. She says, "Oh yeah, go ahead and take a nap. I'll wake you up when we get to the stop."
This is why I can't fall asleep on trains.
It's
like around here we have a pretty good public transportation system, and whenever we go into the cities, like except San Jose is really easy to drive in, but like San Francisco is hard, like just impossible. Like the parking's expensive, and you don't want to drive in San Francisco.
It's just time consuming, yeah. It's faster.
But yeah, so we take the train up to San Francisco whenever we go, and it doesn't matter how exhausted I am, if I have to go to work afterwards or whatever, I cannot fall asleep on the train, even if one of them goes, "Oh yeah, don't worry, I'll wake you up." I have that feeling.
Too paranoid.
I am too paranoid.
It's definitely an art form, and I used to do this pretty much like nightly on trains here in the Bay Area. It's like you sort of like feel yourself kind of rocking when the train stops, and you learn to count how many times you were rocked like that. It's really weird.
Only you.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
otherwise
totally called it. They missed their stop. Not only did they miss their stop, it looked like they slept all the way until like I don't know, early afternoon maybe.
Like halfway across Japan or something.
Yeah,
I'm
wondering what fucking train they jumped on, because usually you have to transfer to get out of the cities.
It looked like they literally landed in Dagashikashi.
Oh
yeah, actually that train station was even more of bumfuck middle of nowhere than the one in Dagashikashi, because at least the one in Dagashikashi, it was like it was long.
It had an awning
built out of brick.
Yeah,
but it also had an awning. It had a roof.
Yeah.
Now this is a station that you get off at and then take a bus to go to Kumamura from Kumamiko.
Yeah. Yeah, actually,
that kind of boonies.
Yeah, they're way out in the middle of BFE.
Yeah,
but
beware of talking bears.
Indeed. Talking rapist bears.
Come on.
I mean, yeah, that totally didn't happen. I mean, anyway, let us know what you thought of anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comments below.
Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't.
Punch your head in if you hate it. That's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.
Hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to